Madam Speaker, I rise tonight to inform the House about how the new year is bringing with it new challenges, changes and opportunities for Southport, the Gold Coast and Queensland. I started last week in Bundaberg, joining the Mud Army, and ended the week back in my electorate with the rebirth of the Gold Coast brand. It was a stark contrast of realities, but both situations have a common theme: opportunity to build strong, lasting legacies. The new Gold Coast brand symbolises a renewed approach that the Gold Coast City Council is taking to highlight the Gold Coast as a modern, dynamic city and economic powerhouse in Queensland. And what an appropriate place to launch the brand, at the Broadwater Parklands in my electorate of Southport. The new brand showcases our innovative and entrepreneurial strengths, up there with some of the world's most innovative cities. Southport, as the business capital of the Gold Coast, is leading this reinvigoration of the Gold Coast as a world-class city. My electorate of Southport is currently seeing investment by government and private enterprise to the tune of some $5 billion. This is all coming about from the desire to create a legacy from infrastructure projects such as the Gold Coast Light Rail, the Gold Coast University Hospital and the 2018 Commonwealth Games Village project, to mention but a few. Even today, a representative of one of Southport's largest landholders came to see me to discuss their plans for a 2-hectare site right in the middle of Southport. This investment and focus on Southport will have a positive impact not only for the local community, but the constituents who are lucky enough to call Southport home. The electorate will soon be home to world-class health facilities, transport infrastructure and educational resources, plus a CBD that will provide more local and permanent jobs. My goal is to see Southport become the best place to raise children and our young people, giving them opportunities at every stage of life, from education to employment. I also intend to make sure the often overlooked areas of Southport, our parks, sporting fields and other community assets, are not overshadowed by the larger infrastructure projects. These places are the cornerstones of a strong, connected community and will help make up Southport's identity. While Council's new brand Gold Coast, full stop, is the new brand, let me say there is simply no full stop in my electorate of Southport. From Ashmore and Keebra Park to Arundel, Parkwood to Musgrave Hill and Mollendile into downtown Southport, our communities are working together to make sure that the best social and economic legacies are created to sustain a reinvigorated Southport.
The question is that